Naramata and Okanagan Valley is just one of the destinations you might see on your customized vacation to Canada. Canada is the only country in the world that's home to both the Great White North and the world's second largest island. Visitors can start their guided tour of this country by visiting Canada's capital, Ottawa, where the Chateau Laurier is among the city's most notable landmarks. The old city of Montreal provides for some unusual sights and a taste of local life. Visit Mount Royal Park, where you'll see a large concessionaire's carousel, and stop by Lac de Deux Montagnes for a relaxing stroll or a chance to experience Canada's national sport, downhill skiing. Then travel north to Ottawa Valley region, the gateway to the stunning and natural landscapes of the Canadian Shield. Witness a variety of water sports at the Ottawa Racetrack in Gatineau, which offers superb viewing of horse racing. For sport lovers, horseback riding, canoeing, golfing and fishing are all popular activities in the region. From sea kayaking in the Salmon River, mountain biking on your way to Big White Ski Resort, shopping on Maple Street in Kelowna, to visiting Old St. Paul in Penticton, all this and more can be done on a tailor-made, one-of-a-kind Canada Sunrise adventure. These are some of the exotic experiences you can have in Canada. Tour Canada on sea kayak. Combine your love of water sports with the beauty of Canada's inland sea, the Salmon River, which is affectionately known as the Salmon Rathboat. These hydrostatic kayaks hold its passengers upright and can be paddled in winds as high as 30 kilometers per hour. It's time to get on board the Salmon Rathboat. Discover what lies beneath the sea in BC's interior. Explore the remote interior of BC's north and experience one of the province's most rugged terrain, waterfalls, valleys, mountains, and natural wonders. Newfoundland. Watch the changing colors of the western lights at night from the enchanted Humber Valley Trestle in Humber Arm, one of the most remote and beautiful places on Earth. Visit a polar bear colony with Arctic adventures, stay at the Polar Bear Lodge, and witness the beauty of the Hudson Bay. Paddle the Peace Arch and Vancouver's 3rd Street Promenade. Tour the Skagit Valley in a kayak or canoe, and then take a scenic river ride on Vancouver's 3rd Street Promenade. Take the dip in one of BC's many natural hot springs. For an unforgettable, refreshing experience, explore BC's natural hot springs with Royal Palms Hot Springs in Pitt Meadows, Tanasask Hot Springs in Fernie, or Peyto Lake in Pemberton. Visit Kamloops. Explore the Rockies with ice discovery tours, and spend a day in the Okanagan on a wine tour. There are 16 other gorgeous destinations right in BC, so why not book a flight now? You will fall in love with this gorgeous part of the world. Don't miss Acro Yoga Adventures in Penticton. Patagonia Tourism. Patagonia is a Chilean and Argentine region and has been a travel destination for many years now. Travelers from around the world visit Patagonia for the variety of terrain, as well as the variety of accommodation and cuisine offered. You could combine it with Hawaii, of course, but a combination with Chile's Patagonia is just what this luxury guide is offering. Some of Patagonia's popular activities are searching for maras, swimming with the waves, and camping out under the stars. There are different lodges, hotels, and activities that you can go to in Patagonia, and once you've finished your adventure, you'll be ready to relax in one of the most beautiful spots on Earth. Don't miss the Patagonia Tour. Bear 411. Oops. You bought that bear as a pet, he snuggled up to you at night, and you named him Fred. That was cute, but now you have a hell of a lot of excrement to clean up. To make matters worse, your friends and relatives seem to think this is absolutely the best bear ever. All of this would be bad enough, but Fred's now back at the pound, and you can't afford the $200 to get him back. The only bright spot in all this is that you'll be receiving over $30 in free bear-related gifts from relatives and friends when you go home. If you're looking for a vacation bear you can adopt for your own personal amusement, the internet is full of options. Make your summer bear-free by choosing any of the following. Best places to find wild-caught bears and cubs. Bear pits and bear mascots. Fur apparel shops. Bear-themed restaurants. Bears of the Okanagan. Hike in the footsteps of the world's best climbers. Worst bear bites. Bear pools. Bear-proofing your home. Look at this list and you'll see that many of the items on it are bear-related, but that doesn't mean you can't avoid them. Try to visit the places in Canada where you can see bear-free wildlife. Our tips for visiting wildlife reserves, parks, and natural areas help you find out how. Slacker Slough State Game Area. The slough is the world's largest saltwater estuary and one of the largest natural coastal lagoons in North America. It is managed by the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife as an area where bald eagles and osprey nest. In summer, visitors can enjoy salmon fishing, water activities, and hiking on the park's trails. There are several grizzly bears in the area, including a subadult female and her 2 cubs that have recently been spotted there. Note, this is not an area where you're allowed to handle wild bears, although you probably wouldn't want to. Silver Falls State Park. Silver Falls is home to one of the world's largest fall colors. With more than 80 varieties of trees, the falls can change from green to red in as little as 5 weeks. Don't miss this natural wonder, located in the tiny city of Silverton in the southern part of Oregon. Sierra Buttes Trail. The Sierra Buttes Trail is a 22-mile loop around 3 neighboring basins that host waterfalls and stunning ocean views. Along the way you'll come across salmon, eagles, eels, beavers, elk, deer, and more. See the peaks, see the waterfalls, and feel the serene wilderness. Slate Mountain Wilderness. The Slate Mountain Wilderness covers the headwaters of the Beaver and Buckskin Rivers in northeast Oregon. Head there to spot wildlife in the wild with colorful fall foliage, the mountain the ponies climb every day, and the Black Hills in the distance. Skookumchuck Narrows. About 6 miles off the Pacific coast, Skookumchuck Narrows is an ideal spot for brown and grizzly bears to come in for a visit. The best time to visit is fall, when salmon swim up the Pacific coast to spawn. You can see the fish while they're swimming by or on a boat cruise. Boundary Waters Canoe Area Wilderness. The Boundary Waters, located in northern Minnesota, is the largest wilderness area in the U.S. More than 1 million acres of pristine, untouched forest. There are more than 270,000 lakes and more than 8,000 miles of water trails. There are also grizzly and black bear, gray wolf, and moose. Oregon Dunes State Park. Covering more than 700 acres, Oregon Dunes State Park is known for its soft sand dunes and sand dune beach. Don't miss the popular S-Curves Trail. If you're lucky, you'll spot a breaching white-tailed sea eagle, the tallest bird of prey in North America. Walter J. Olson National Wildlife Refuge. Home to 40 bald eagle pairs, 37 pairs of osprey, 20 pairs of peregrine falcons, and various other raptors, Walter J. Olson National Wildlife Refuge is a great place to visit for your peace of mind. You can stay at a tent or cabins and walk the boardwalk along a beach to see bald eagles in their natural habitat. Rivercrest State Park. The 7,000-acre Rivercrest State Park is at the confluence of the Wallowa River and Lost River, and is a great spot for water sports and hiking. If you're lucky, you might see a pronghorn antelope, elk, or bear. A full-fledged Canadian winter experience in the North Okanagan? There are several things you can do to make it fun and a Canadian winter experience. 1. Eat and drink. Two. Enjoy the nighttime sky with hot apple cider at the mill. 3. Skate on the mill pond with hot chocolate. 4. Go ice fishing, camp at Mill Bay, and go on a winter excursion. 5. Take a quick day trip to Canada's Wonderland, Ontario, or BC's Wonderland, Victoria. There's something for everyone in your group. All of these activities can be fun in the daytime. But nighttime is the best time to visit Canada. Skiing. MT Washington. A significant drive through the Rocky Mountains is MT Washington, the highest point in Canada, 1,288 m above sea level. When you get there, the town of Blue Mountain, which includes the base, village, and 2 major lifts, is closed until the March 1st. The lifts will stay open until March 30th, after you've left Canada. The ski area will then close for the season until the next season. But there's a lot more you can do in Blue Mountain. The area is only about 20 minutes from Toronto, and the area has many things to do, and a great environment for sledding. Visit Canada.